We have now been in Norway for 4 days. For the first time, our cameras see the actual salvage site. Our Norwegian hosts are truly descendants of the Vikings. Their skill of working on top of and below the surface is evident by their confidence on the water. The control room, housed in a structure sitting atop a floating barge, is equipped with ROV television monitors. With these, Dag, Gunner, and the crew can see the plane day or night. Inside, charts and technical plans of the aircraft dart the walls, as every structural item must be checked to the final detail. Although the diving gear will only be used at minimum depths, the ROV is capable of reaching the plane and beyond. As the second week began, a larger, heavier barge arrived on site. Welders worked continuously, fitting the winching system that would handle Moby Grip. For the first time since his arrival in Norway, Jeff is driven to Hias, where Tony and Carl direct him to the tail section. His wartime memories are shaken as Jeff realizes the dream is becoming a reality. The condition of the aircraft is promising, and there are a host of invaluable artifacts found inside the plane, including machine guns, still cocked and ready for battle.
It'll be right in here, and that is shallow enough right now, right, that we should be able to work in this area, and then our sledge system up here on the beach.
It looks good. Good.
What do you think, guys? Hey, you saw the tail. You saw the tail section.
Yes.
You know she's there. You know she's waiting. What, can you picture after 50 years? Here comes our Hallie.
I can just imagine that beautiful craft rising out of the water, just like the Phoenix. How's that, eh?
Yeah.
That's just like the Phoenix.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's going to fly again. If it does, you fly first. I'll get in the second trip.
We'll let you sit in the back so you're safe.
When it happens, and it's going to happen, I hope I'm feeling tough on that day.
Why?
Because it's going to be hard. It's going to be strong. It's going to be dynamite emotion.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh, yes. I'm not too worried about that.
Might be worth a drop of bubbly after it's all done.
Yeah, that's a celebration.
Hey?
You know, there's many things about the old Hallie that, just since looking at that a few minutes ago, I had forgotten the two knobs on the panel for the switches for turning on your electric suit and things like that. And here's that panel laying there, bang. It brings it right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You guys,
one problem we had way back there, you recall that we pilots had what they called a P-tube?
Yes.
And we used to have to make water through the P-tube, and if your turret wasn't complete, you used to get a little wet sometimes.
Well,
we used to call that sis on you, Pister.
Yeah. You're a little better than us. We didn't have any tube.
You didn't have a tube.
No, you couldn't get into it anyway. It was 5 layers of clothing.
Oh, I'm not talking about you guys. You had to wet your pants when you get into trouble.
We were strong. We were strong.
Strong bladders.
Strong bladders.
Yeah.
That's right.
But that's about all, eh?
is this what you call Air Force Blarney?
Well, it's a little bit more stronger than that, but Blarney's a good word for it.
Yeah. Well, there'll be you in the front and you in the back, and me listening. But on this beach, within less than a week, this is where it's going to happen.
It's going to happen, and then it's going back to Canada, where it's going to have a home for the rest of its life.
The optimism was still there, and they had the tail. It couldn't be too much more work to lift 11 tons of heavy airplane, 750 feet straight up through water. But then it began. One incredible setback after another. This was going to be a lot harder than it looked.
I feel like an expectant father. This is his first child, and I'm nervous as hell, and I just want everything to go right.
How do things look? Weather and everything. How things look right now?
The thing that I was most worried about, reference the weather conditions, was the wind. And it's beautifully calm. I'm not concerned with the rain. If Doug says this is good, then I'm happy.
Okay, so we've just started by the looks of things. This is it. How do you guys feel now?
Well, the hook is in the water. All they have to do is tow it down to the aircraft, and that will take a few hours. Then they will start putting it in position under the aircraft and then start the lift. So you're right, it is in operation. It's all systems go.